Folks, it's catch-up night. We are going to find out what's up with the Casita, the Prius C camper, and the RV. Stay tuned. Hey folks, thanks for joining me, Johnny, here at Johnny's Journeys. Great to see you all. I know it has been a long summer. Lots going on here for me. I have been working 2 jobs and dealing with mom being in the hospital in intensive care and then in rehab in the nursing home. So, lots going on. So I have been thinking, you see this right here is all white. You know what that's from? Stress. Yeah. So I have been thinking about possibly putting the Casita up for sale because there's a few reasons and I'd like to get your opinions. Number one, it's a lot of work to use. And for me, you know, with the new knees and, you know, everything going on, it's just a lot of work to get together and to use. It's a lot of upkeep too. And 3, I just haven't even had a lot of time to use it in the last year. I've had it for a year now. And I hardly used it. I've used it 3 times, let's say 3-4 times. I was supposed to use it all summer long and stay in it at the campground, but thanks to COVID and the ban on people from Europe, we were unable to get the counselors that we normally get from Ireland and England and those countries. So what happened was we had to reduce the amount of campers and then in turn reduce the number of nurses. So I didn't work quite as much. I did work and it just wasn't as much as, so I decided I better go and do summer school so that I had a paycheck. So currently I'm in that gap between camp, summer school, and the school year. I won't be paid for like 3 weeks and I'm like broke as it is, but whatever. I gotta do what I gotta do. If something's late, it's gonna be late. Life goes on. Just slowly catch up. So what I decided, what I'm thinking of doing is selling the Casita, finishing up the things that I started, the projects I started, sell the Casita, and turn my attention back to the Prius camper. The little Prius C is very unique. It is like around the size of a Yaris, and it's a flat back hatchback. And you'll see in the pictures, I'm gonna add a few pictures to this, and you will see it. It is a really, it gets, a lot of people give it really crappy reviews and think it's a horrible car. I love it. It's one of the best cars I've ever had. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. Gives me 50 plus miles per gallon. Now, consider that as a camper. Now, the thing about this Prius C, and I think I've said this before, but just to remind you all, having a Prius C is like a generator on wheels. So if I am camping somewhere in my Prius C and I'm hot, I turn that AC on. I have, just like when I'm at home, I set it to 73 degrees. It's going to maintain 73 degrees because the compressor for the air conditioning is electric. So it uses the battery power to give you air conditioning. And every so often, when the battery starts to drain down, the engine will turn on and charge it back up real quick and then turn off again. And then, and the cycle happens throughout the night. when you get 53 miles to the gallon, and all you're doing is recharging the battery, you get really good mileage doing that, because there's no resistance like there is when you're driving. So there you go. That makes it the perfect camper. And it's a generator. So I'm excited about that. I want to get back to that. I have a bunch of projects going on right now during this break between summer school and the school year. And I think, I'm going to put these projects up individually. And I think I'm going to put the camper up for sale. It's just, it's perfect timing right now. I'm not using it enough. It's just, it didn't work out the way I really planned it to work out. And at this point, I just don't even have the energy to do this on my own. To use that camper on my own. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of setup, a lot of breakdown, a lot of, had I known, I knew that there was some work to be done when you're using a travel trailer, period. But I didn't realize quite how much it took out of you. So it was a little bit much for me. So I'm going to move on, and I think I'm going to sell it. So there will be a video tour of that. There will be a video tour of the roof of the RV, because it needs to be patched. I have a leaky. And then there will also be a video of the Prius. I've gone a little further with it, and so I'd like to update y'all on that. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me. It was really great to see you all again, and look forward to some more videos. Sorry I had to take off for the summer. It was just too much. Couldn't keep doing it all. All right, love y'all. Bye.